box. Now we will add a radio button list to that project, and let us first of all see how a radio button list is created in pure HTML. In pure HTML you write input type is equal to radio, and then checked to make it already pre-checked, and its value, this is the value that will go into the database, and it has a name also, and let us say if the name is RB, then all radio buttons on this form with the same name RB, they will form a group. So if you see a group of, let us say 3, if you tick mark first one and if you click on this, then this will get ticked and this will go off. So if you keep the name same, then they participate as a group. Now in ASP.NET Core it is possible to create a radio button list simply by using tag helpers, and the syntax is fairly easy. I'll explain how to do that, but let me also say that in this tutorial I shall be creating radio button list with the help of an enumeration. This may be one of the requirements in some projects where radio button list is a small, let us say 4 or 5 items, and an enumeration, a hard-coded enumeration, it might be a good option. But if you do not want to use an enumeration, you can use a database query and obtain the items. So that also I'll explain. Let us start by creating a, let us say, model, and first of all let us say our enumeration is public enum quality, and this is defined somewhere in our project, and it has a few items like superior equal to 0, normal equal to 1, inferior equal to 2, and all that. There are various items in the enumeration, and we want to use this enumeration to feed our radio button list. And let us say we have a model class also, some model product, let us say, and one of the properties is based on this enumeration, and let us call that property as public int item quality and get set, and there are other properties on this model class. This item quality derives its value from this enumeration. The display will be superior, normal, inferior, but the backend value will be 0, 1, 2, and this value will ultimately be connected to this property. So how do we get it done? Now with these in place, let us say we write input. This is now done in your tag helpers. Input type is radio. So far it is same as in plain HTML, as type is radio. ASP for is equal to prod dot item quality. Now this prod is going to be your bind property, and item quality is a property, this property to which this input type radio is bound, and its value we have given as -1. I'll explain in a moment why it is -1. And here we have written checked and closed this, and this is put inside a label, and the label closes here, and inside this label but outside this input we write none. So the first item is manually inserted as none. As you can see, the remaining 3 items, they will be obtained from the enumeration. I will repeat. There is a label, the label closes here, the text of the label is here, and input type is radio. ASP for prod dot item quality value is -1 and checked. I have given -1 because the values for these are different, 0, 1, 2. So -1 will mean that none of them is selected. Now with this in place, let us see how we can obtain our items from the enumeration. For that we will run a for each loop around our enumeration. So what we will say, for each where item in So how do you get all the elements or collection of enumeration items? For that, we have system dot enum dot get values. So this will give you the collection, and here we have to write type of product. This name of enumeration is quality. Type of quality. So this is written inside here. So this is the mechanism for enumerating around the items of enumeration, and here inside this for each we will have to create a radio button. As usual, let us write a label and close the label here, and here inside the label we will have input